On in, come on in. Guys, we got to talk about it. Listen, I've been sitting on this one, knew about it for a while, sat back for a minute. And now, guys, I just want to see if we can talk about this. Like men and women, right? And whatever your opinion would be after this video, hey, that's what it is. But I just want to see, is it possible? If it's possible, a small possibility that Tyson Fury could have possibly did some illegal things in the first fight and possibly in the second fight. Down a data in the building, what is blazing, homie? Listen, bro, I gotta talk about this, man. If you guys look over to the left, I think it's your left, what you are seeing, that is actually from the first fight. If you look, the laces are split open. And I'm telling you right now, I have never seen skin peach color hand wraps in my life. So if that has never been seen or made in life that looks like in shape of fingerprints, what you are seeing in the middle of those gloves, in my expert opinion, those are knuckles. Now, I just want to ask you guys to listen to this, listening to it live, listening to it right now. Listen, I want to know, do you believe it's a possibility that something shady could be going on? Do you believe what you're looking at right there are knuckles? Do you believe what you see right now is basically a loosened lace glove? Am I wrong? And guys, look for it. Do you see on that picture there's a yellow outline right there. There's a yellow outline. I did that before I made this thumbnail. Yes, knuckles. I agree. Now look at that yellow outline. If you take your left hand, do me a favor, take your left hand, and I want you to make a fist. Through that yellow outline part, does it line up with the fatness of the thumb part? You know, that fatty meat area? Does it line up right there? And if you keep going forward, does it look like what we possibly are seeing is maybe the middle finger and possibly partial knuckles of the ring finger? Jennifer A is in the building. What's blazing? Now, I just want to talk about this. Now, I talked to my boy Bob. Listen, I'm being honest. I knew about this. I was one of the first to know, but I'm like, you know what? Let me sit back a minute, right? Because honestly, I'm going to say this. I understand why, in my opinion, Deontay Wilder's camp hasn't said much. One, they don't want to look like they're making excuses. And two, they don't want to possibly damage making money for the third fight. Because think about it. If something comes out and he did cheat, it could possibly do something with the third fight. Maybe, listen, I don't know. But there's so much evidence out there. And there's so many people that's dogging Deontay Wilder. And I'm glad many people besides myself, before me, came out and did the videos and talked about it. Now I got to talk about it. Now, let's go to another example. Give me a second. Let's go to this. Let's go to a different look. Not that one. Oh, you know what? We'll do this. All right. So what I put up there right now, right? Not only did I have to basically tell you the outline of it, here is a sheer outline. The Young Pharaoh. I got off his Instagram. Shout out to Young Pharaoh. He outlined exactly where the knuckles lie. Listen, guys. A lot of times, including myself and other people, right, during the first fight and leading to the second fight, a lot of people say this: Tyson Fury slapping a lot, he's slapping, right? They say he's slapping a lot. But I'm just saying, is it possible The reason it looks like his glove was slapping because he was actually landing the exposed knuckles that you see in this picture. Remember, guys, this is only opinion. We ain't stating facts. We are stating what we see and how we perceive it to be. This is our opinion on what we are seeing. Matter of fact, let's go to another one. Hold on. Let's go to another one. Let's work. I ain't got that much time, so I gotta work. Let me work. Hold on. Is this it? Let me hold on. Is this it? Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Oh, is that it? There it is. Let's go with that. All right, guys, listen. Do you remember the first fight? Do you remember when Deontay Wilder hit him with a right hand left hook that dropped him? Now, I want you guys to look at the glove. Please do me a favor and focus on the glove. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? Remember, guys, when you're doing boxing, and listen, am I fighting anymore now? No. But I'm involved in boxing every day. Every day, guys. I'm not lying to you. Every day, either I'm teaching amateur fighters, or I'm working with some young pro fighters, or I'm teaching people on weekends that just want to learn boxing or get in shape. I'm always doing something with boxing. But I'm telling you right now, from my experience, the laces should be tight. There should be no skin exposure. And I'm telling you right now, if some kind of way, if the lace is broke, you should never, under any circumstances, see the knuckles. Do you want to know why? Everybody that's in the audience today, do you want to know why you should never, ever see the knuckles? Because the knuckles should be in the cuff part of the glove, which means even if the lace busted, the knuckles are in the curved part that is designed for the hand to fit into. If the laces some kind of way do bust, you should see hand wrap. The reason the front part of the knuckles are shown right here, in my opinion, because they don't wrap that part of the knuckles. They wrap the top part of the knuckles. See, when somebody wrap hands, let me explain this to you guys. When you wrap hands, right, you wrap the top knuckles. You don't wrap the secondary knuckles, if I can say that, right? You wrap the main knuckles that separates or come between the hand and the actual fingers themselves, the main knuckles. That's wrapped along with the hand as well with the wrist. The reason that they wrap the hand and the wrist, one, they wrap the top knuckles because it's to protect them from getting broke. They wrap the wrist so you cannot bend it. So when they put these gauze and they put all this tape on there, they wrap it so it does not bend, because an improper punch with your wrist bend could break your wrist, or it could sprain it, could do some kind of damage to it. But let's get it. American Pastor Travel in the building, what's going on? Johan Nathan in the building, what's cracking? Frank West in the building, Breanna Smith in the building. All right, listen. Everybody in the building, and guys, remember this. Every opinions are okay. If you agree or disagree, they're okay. I just want to know if it's possible. Let me know. From what I'm going to show on a short time I got, please just let me know, is it possible that there could have been something shady done in both fights? Is it possible? Right? Now, what you are seeing right here in front of you, to the left, that is when Fury got knocked out for those 4 or 5 seconds. His left hand, if you don't believe me, please go back to the fight, find the best footage, freeze it right there and zoom in. From what I've seen, this has not been altered. Remember, if what you see is not what I'm seeing, it's okay. I understand. It's okay. Maybe you see a tight gloves and you see some natural finger-looking hand wraps that looks like fingers but not. Maybe that's what you see, and if it is, that's okay. I understand that it's not going to change your opinion, but I'm telling you right now, from my perspective, looking at this, it looks like the laces are very loose. It looks like the knuckles are very exposed. And guys, you might ask yourself, well, he can't really punch with it. As a matter of fact, let me get into it. since I brought my goggles, my diving suit, since I feel like Michael Phelps today, go ahead and let me dive into this a little bit deeper. Let's talk about the benefits of somebody not having their hand in the glove. Let's talk about that. Coming off the top of the dome, if you are in here and you like this goodness, do me a favor, smash the like button. If you're in here and you just want to be a hater, do me a favor, smash the like button. Because either way, I'm giving you this work. I'm giving this work. You can like it or not. So let's talk about it. What's the benefits? What's the benefits, right? One, it adds about, I would say about 4 to possibly 5 inches on your reach. Think about this. If your hand is already in the glove, then that's just what it is. But if your hand is not in the cuff of the glove at all, and it's nothing but about 4 or 5 inches of glove. So in Tyson Fury case, Tyson Fury already had a 2-inch reach advantage over Deontay Wilder. So if his hand is not all the way in the glove, you can add probably another 4 to 5 inches reach, which could give him anywhere from a 6 to 7 inch reach. And even if he throws jab and the jabs are not landing super hard because he may be flicking the fat part of the glove, it's deceiving. It's deceiving. If somebody is flicking the towel at you, you don't know when it's kind of coming because the glove at one point is bent back, and then by the time it gets there, it flips out at you. It messes up your timing to be able to slip it. It messes up your timing on just being able to judge distance. It's hard to judge distance when something coming at you and it's flipping and flapping back and forth. 2, when he does slap with that shot, now if he turns that shot over and punches with the fat part of the glove, then obviously it won't help him. But if he does not punch with the fat part of the glove and he punches with the side of the glove to where you can see where he got laid out right here and he has exposed knuckles. Oh my God, I just thought about this. Guys, shit, I just thought about this. And let me know if I'm wrong or right. I just thought about this. Do you guys remember that 12th round when Wilder dropped him in the first fight and Fury got up? And remember, this picture is from that fight. You see, in my opinion, those are knuckles exposed. Remember when Fury got up? What did he hurt Deontay Wilder with in that 12th round? In that same round he got knocked down with, what did he hurt him with? I tell you, he hit him with a left hook. Now I'm going to ask you a question. If the knuckles was already pre-exposed when he got knocked down, obviously he didn't go to his round, they didn't finish it. I mean, he didn't go to his round, to the end of his round, they didn't fix the glove, he got up. The referee did not wipe out the gloves, he told him, walk here, now come back. And he said, resume fighting. Is it safe to say that the gloves were still the same as he was when he was laid out? So if he hit Deontay Wilder with a left hook with the knuckles exposed like this, is it safe to say the reason that that shot had a more of an impact on Deontay Wilder? Because he was hit with sheer knuckles. It may look like a slap, guys, I'm telling you right now, from being a boxer and training boxers and teaching people how to punch the correct way. I got a good friend named Johnny. Johnny has a little autism, and Johnny has a lot of good power, but he doesn't always throw his shots right. He slaps his shots, and when he slaps his shots, yeah, they make a loud slap, but there's no power behind them. If he turns his shots over right, then he has a lot of power behind them. But if you look like you're slapping shots, but your knuckles are not all the way in the glove, and even though the glove lands like a slap, but realistically, because of the room in your glove, you can actually turn the knuckles over and never even be shown on tape. It looks like a normal slap, but yet it has a great impact. How can a slap left hook have that much of an impact? I'm just saying, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Don Dada, salute, was blazing. Glove gate, let's get it. Don Dada, knuckles. Jennifer A., It's undeniable knuckles, Don Dada. Brennan, I don't think so because there would been an investigation on it by now. Listen, I'm being honest. I really think that they investigate what they want to investigate. I think they're happy with the win. And here's another reason why they probably have not investigated. One, people never pointed out until maybe a couple weeks ago or a week ago. People didn't even point it out. Two, there's a lot of money to be made in the third fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Or just made up for Tyson Fury if he goes on to fight Anthony Joshua. So a lot of times, even when there is sure signs that someone is cheating or did a foul act, a lot of times it can get swept under the rug if they can make more money by keeping it a secret than not keeping it a secret. So I'm only just saying this, guy. Listen, you're looking at it. Listen, I'm only asking your opinion. If you don't believe it, it's okay. Let's go back to the other picture. Hold on. Let's go back. Give me a second. I got you. Give me a second. I got you. Don't worry about nothing. Hey, just call me Allstate. You're safe in these hands. Worry about nothing. Let me see if this is. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get it. I'm kind of new to this. Is that not it? What the hell? Which one is it? Is this it? Hold on. Come on. Where you at? That's not it. Maybe right here. All right, there it is. Let's go here. All right. Here we go. Now we back to this picture again. Here we go. Listen, guys, I'm only asking your honest opinion. Your opinion right now does not change what happened. It doesn't make this, it doesn't make that. It's only an opinion. And the only thing I'm asking that, is it a small fraction of a centimeter chance that there could have been some foul play, intentional foul play in the fights? That's all I'm asking. And guys, what you're seeing right here, this is, you can see Deontay Wilder glove kind of punching Fury's glove. And that's the left hand. And what you can see, from what I can see, looks like exposed knuckles. You can see the fat part of the hand where the thumb is. You can see the imprint of the index finger. You can see in my opinion, you can see the middle finger and also the ring finger. And even if you go back and watch the second fight, right, you seen the thumbnail, is it safe to say there's a small possibility, it's safe to say there's a small possibility with images like this and similar images in the second fight that there's a small, listen, I'm talking about small, something you never want to hear from a woman, possibility that there could have been foul play. Punching, back of the head, headlocks, and punching, which seemed like the palm of a glove, but the way that the glove was bent about, I would say about 65 to 85 degrees, that it looks like maybe the hand wasn't all the way in there. Corner girl, what's going on? Both Wilder and especially Fury. We haven't heard anything yet that I know of. Hey, you know what? And that's cool. That's cool. But Von D, game in the building. What is blazing, homie? That's cool. That's cool. And you may not hear nothing. You may not. But just because you don't hear nothing don't mean there is nothing. Listen, there can be a murder in the hood right now and nobody talks about it. Doesn't mean because people don't talk about it that it didn't happen. Doesn't mean because people don't say nothing about it and keep their mouth shut that a crime didn't happen. We see it all the time. Because, see, there could be other things. There could be where they do know about it. I'm just saying Wilder. Maybe all of this noise had made them look at the footage themselves and not take footage from YouTube channels, but look at the actual full fights that PBC or ESPN might have up and slow it down. And maybe they see something like, what the fuck? I can't believe this. You know? But he's probably thinking about, do I want to mess up the third fight? You know, I activated my rematch clause. You know? I Obviously, nobody else is looking into it. When Jermell Charlo got accused for having a different color water bottle, everybody blew it up. Think about this. Jermell Charlo got accused of possibly taking something in the middle of the fight for having a different color water bottle that people come to find out that was actually approved before he even drunk out the water bottle. Here is something that people took actual footage, slowed it down, and showing you actually raw footage, and they only showing you the things that you see now. Listen, guys, I'm not trying to win you over or not. I'm just pointing out the obvious. If you mad because I'm pointing out the obvious, then you gotta be mad at yourself. Listen, I'm just saying, guys, some people, when people say this, I'm a win no matter what. Do you want to know what the no matter what means? The no matter what means I'm a win at any cost. It doesn't matter. I'm a win. If I have to cut in front of you, if I have to cut corners, at the end of the day, I'm a win. Listen, the proof is in your face. It's in your face. Do you not see knuckles? If you don't see knuckles, I don't know what you're seeing then. I see knuckles. I don't see hand wraps. I don't see tape, gauze. I see loose lace, in my opinion, knuckles exposed. And if this is what we are seeing in every slap shot that we thought Fury was slapping, that wasn't just a slap. It was actually knuckles. And then you ask yourself, how was he able to cause so much damage in Deontay Wilder and have him bleeding from the ear, bleeding from the nose, bleeding and swelling up in places in really one round? In one round. Well, there's a sport, guys, it's bare knuckle boxing. If you watch bare knuckle boxing before, you notice one thing. Paulo Malignaggi did it. When you're fighting with bare knuckles, well, actually, I think they have wraps, but no gloves. Or just, I think they light wraps. I know that, you know what? I'm sorry. The knuckles are exposed. You get cut a lot easier. See, when you hit somebody with knuckles, it cut a lot easier. It can bruise a lot easier because you're hitting it with knuckles. There is no padding that eliminate the rough curves and jaggeds of getting hit by knuckles or bones. So when you get hit by knuckles or bones, that's why in a street fight, a person can get punched one time and their whole face swell up, eyes instantly black. But if they hit that same shot with a boxing glove on, it takes more of that to actually create that effect, if that effect actually can happen. Now let's keep going. Let's go back to it. Hold on. We got a couple more minutes. Hold on. Let's go back to it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's go back to here. Let's do this. All right, there it is right there. Remember, guys, what you are looking at is when Deontay Wilder hit him with a right hand left hook, he was out. This is his left hand that I am seeing that is flat on the canvas, laces loose side up. Some people like their eggs sunny side up. Looks like in this case, Fury like his laces loose side up. Loose side. And guys, look in there. What do you see, guys? What do you see? Listen, guys, listen. You can say Wilder this, you can say Wilder that. No matter what you say, I'm just pointing out the obvious. See, you're stating an opinion. When people say Wilder's a bum and Wilder can't fight, that's just an opinion. But I'm asking you, what do you see right here? What do you see? And don't lie to yourself. Don't you lie to yourself. Don't you lie to me, don't you lie to yourself, and don't lie to West Blazing family. Because we'll light your ass up. And serve you like hot tea and crumpets. We'll light your ass up. That looks like loose laces to me. Right corner, girl. Facts. That's a fist. Yes, and a fist. And guess what? That fist is ready for action. And when he got up from that, he hit Deontay Wilder with that same glove and the same, how do you say it? What's the word? Position. Fixed. Same loose laces. And that's how in that 12th round, in my opinion, Wilder got buzzed from a left hook that it looked like it slapped. See, a slapping normal left hook don't hurt. It normally don't hurt. So if you slapping somebody with a left hook, but it's having the effect of real knuckles, hey, 9 times out of 10, it's real knuckles. It's real knuckles. Straight up knuckles. No sonic needed. Straight up knuckles. You're right. Feeding him knuckle sandwiches. Extra mayo, no pickles, hold the mustard. Hot sauce, please, a little bit on the side because, you know, when I take too much hot sauce, give me diarrhea. Well, that's too much information. Yes, give me that. And again, guys, this is what I'm going to say. What are the advantages of having an additional 4, possibly 4.5 to 5 inches of reach by not having your hand in the cuff or the glove? 1, Fury has a 2-inch reach advantage already. Now give him 4 more to 5 more inches. 2, the glove is flickering back and forth. You can't judge distance if you are the person seeing it coming at you. You're seeing something flopping. It looks like it's going to be there at one moment, then it's not quite there, so it throws off your whole range, messes up your slipping. 2, when you get hit with a hook or an up jab, you're getting hit with straight knuckles. Guys, let me get out of here. You know how it is. Listen, I can go all day. But they ain't giving me no lunch break, so I can't go all day. But I can go all day. You get the message. I can keep rapping. Listen, I'm in my zone. There's a Twilight Zone, and there's a Blazing Zone. I'm in it. I'm in to win it. Listen, man, I should have went live a different time. I should have waited till I got off work, but I couldn't wait. When I see these knuckle sandwiches right here, with no laces, extra pickles, hold the mustard, ketchup, please, mayonnaise on the side. The proof's in the pudding. Shout out to Von D Gaming. Von D Gaming, do me a favor. Hey guys, subscribe to my boy Von D Gaming. Frank Nelson in the business. Jennifer A. Listen guys, let me get out of here. T-Dub, 30 minutes or less. Give you my best.